fuck, man?
What did Brandon say to you?
Dude, he told me that. He's really screwed up, man. He got that chick pregnant.
Is he gonna marry her?
No, man.
What's Jeannie gonna say about this? Does
I don't
Jeannie
know,
know?
man, but Jeannie's a lesbian. Did you know that?
No.
You had no idea?
No.
Dude, I saw her get some chicks come up, man, 2 minutes ago. I was peeping Tom down the street.
No shit. So you're doing that peeping Tom shit like Gershon too?
I know, dude. I got hooked on the news, man. It's just...
You got your little ladders, 2 different sizes that you're looking at.
It's just on the hand.
Wow.
What do you think about Tommy?
Hey,
Look at Spiffy J.
You gotta be quiet. This place gotta get up early for work.
just because it's a holiday season doesn't mean you gotta be ripping on Tommy.
What do you think about
We need to talk about Tommy because Tommy's part of the family. Now come in here.
Dude, how do you do the stereo surround sound, dude?
It's already hooked, man. The tape's bad, dude. You didn't tape it
You
on.
guys are talking about stereo around sound while Tommy's downstairs puking his goddamn guts out because he got punched in the stomach by some AWOL who calls himself his father. Now what are you gonna do about that?
Why are you all uptight about this?
Because this is Christmas and this is when we're supposed to be loving.
Well, then
And right now, Tommy needs some loving.
We'll
You're talking about the stereo. What's the matter with you?
We'll take care of Tommy. Don't worry, I'll take care of Tommy.
We'll see about that.
I promise you.
Yeah, sure.
Jake!
You gotta get my dog, not from my store. Yeah, gotta left. Johnny, first away. Who's playing sticks? Like the rip off.
I just set it up, man. I'll play it. Okay. Okay.
Hey, this ain't a charity. What? Hey, Johnny. Okay, that one. This is for a bigger table. Whatever you think of, man. It is. You're just trying to help you out, Jake. That's great. No wonder I've been playing them. That's great. Is that great? Yeah.
Nice leg.
Combo 2-6, baby. Nice. I'll give you both. Nice,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, bro!
Scorsese.
That's easy for me to say.
Scorsese.
Huh? It's your shot.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are looking at sex in the 90s. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone's in this hot topic of this whole generation of the 90s. Some people call it Generation X, some people call it the slacker generation, some people call it the genius generation. But right here we have our first guest, and it's Johnny Dabachi. Our second guest tonight is Mr. Anonymous. Mr. Anonymous has so many different sexual stories that will just make your spine tingle in the second of a protoplasm. Johnny? Right here. Ladies and gentlemen, these 2 stories we will have to you right after these messages.
Whipple Beetle! This is the Whipple Beetle! It comes in only stainless steel, magnified 220,000 times. You take it in a small pan and proceed to Whipple Beetle! And the Whipple Beetle comes in only one shape, and that's metal! You put it in the sink and watch the water. The Whipple Beetle, the action is furious. In only 5 minutes, I whip the water into a slush, known as a sluggy. The Whipple Beetle, $99.95. It's a bit slippery, but it comes in handy when you want to hit yourself in the head because you don't know what else to do. The Whipple Beetle, the Whipple Beetle, get the the Whipple Beetle! Today!
Go on him.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And now, this crowd is very excited today, I must tell you. This is one of the most exotic and controversial topics that we've probably ever taken in the career of this show. We're going to ask Johnny Debachi the first question. And the topic of today's whole agenda is sex in the 90s. And the first question, Johnny, what is, and I'm sure everybody wants to know, because they've heard so many rumors, stories about Johnny, what was your most intriguing and perverted sexual experience?
Laura.
I must say up the butt, Bob.
Was this up the butt? Was this up the butt with? Well, was this of the same sex, or was it of opposite sex, or was it an animal?
Any of your business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Johnny Debachi is cooperating, so we'll move on to Mr. Anonymous. Mr. Anonymous.
Yes, Autumn.
You tell us, we've heard so many rumors, stories, and there's almost a cult following of your fans that masturbation is...
That encourage my behavior.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, Johnny!
Masturbation seems to be more than a hobby. It's a life. Tell us.
It's a daily activity. It is, and it's hard. It's not just even a daily activity. It is a way of life. And it's being true with yourself and knowing who you are. But it's kind of it's more of an obsession.
So the sexual obsession that has taken over America's kids, of what Mr. Anonymous is saying, is that it's almost a spiritual sensation.
Spiritual, yes. It's a presence where I go when it's I go into the bathroom.
I'm sure we have some of these audience members out here right now that have some questions. Anybody have a question? Question. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
And your
just
name
want
is?
to know. My name is John Melvin.
And where are you from?
I'm from Illinois.
Illinois. Is this the first time you've been to the...
My question is,